This is Mikey from Rock and Reel Reviews, and I'm here with Tremonti.
Garret, E-Rock.
Hi guys.
Cool.
Hey.
Excellent. Right, well, I'll get the normal stuff out of the way. So how has the tour been? Has it been a good tour so far?
Yeah.
Great, man. Awesome.
Where did you start? Was it, is this a European tour or is it?
We started in Copenhagen. Yep.
Right.
Yep. So we've been all throughout Europe and UK.
Cool. So the album, this is your first, well, as under the banner of Tremonti. How well received has it been?
Oh, it's been fantastic. It's been blowing our minds. People have been really just open-minded about it and loving it. It's been great.
How do you guys feel about it? Obviously, you're rocking under his banner, and you supporting him, kind of thing. Are you the unsung heroes here? You get the recognition that you deserve.
Yeah, it's we just feel really, or I speak for myself. I feel really blessed to be in a band with amazing musicians like these guys and Mark, and above that, everyone's just really cool. You know, we just hang out, have a good time, and we're always jamming, and it's just been a real honor so far. So.
Have you had your first fight yet? You fell out or anything?
We did. Me and Wolf did today.
We had a fight this morning about coffee.
About what?
About coffee. He made coffee, but I threw it away. And
Did you put the milk in first? Was that a problem then?
And then to settle it all, I made his coffee.
So it was amicable then?
it's all good now.
Was
So
it
it's
rock
all
and
in the
roll
past.
punch-up then? No.
Coffee under the bridge.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it.
Heaven's Basement, UK band, Logan, a Glasgow band. Have you guys played with them already?
We did. We've played a lot of shows with Logan with Alter Bridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they opened up for Alter Bridge a bunch of times with Heaven's Basement. I think done 2 shows with us.
Mm-hmm. How are you liking them? Did you check them out?
Yeah, no, I mean I know Logan for years now,
Yeah.
so those guys are great, and I like them as people as well. So it's,
Cool.
It's great.
Cool.
Great.
So I got to ask though, Creed, Alter Bridge, Tremonti, what have you learned since all that, going out on your own now?
What have I learned? Jeez, I've learned how to live out of a bag for 5 weeks. A lot of little things. How to get along with people in a small space for 5 weeks.
Right. Because it's been I've followed you since the early days of my own prison album through Creed, because I first heard that, unfortunately, through that H2O film, Halloween from 2000.
Oh, yeah.
What's This Life was on that one,
Yeah.
and it kind of just followed on from there. And my brother, who wanted to be here tonight, couldn't afford to be here because he's saving up to get married in America. So,
Right.
but we both agreed that this album is probably what we've all been waiting for. Like, Creed was great, Alter Bridge was great, but this is just what you should have done.
Oh, thank you very much.
That was our opinion on it, man. We just wanted to let you know.
Oh, thank you very much.
And obviously, thank you to you
Are you
guys as
delighted
well for
with
being
it?
involved.
Are you delighted with how it turned out?
Yeah,
Yeah, because you should be,
Thank you very
definitely.
much.
Right, so this one is taken away from the album. What was all of you, this is all to you, what was the first album you ever bought? And does it have any bearing on you being a musician today?
First album I actually bought was Jay Giles' band Love Stinks, because I liked the way the guitar broke down in the song. It broke down to just a straight guitar hammering on a riff, and being I don't know, 5th grader, I thought it was cool as hell, so I bought it.
Yeah.
My parents bought it for me.
Cool. What about this? Anything in particular?
Anything embarrassing?
Probably one of the first albums I bought. One of them were Powerage by AC/DC.
Nice.
First thing I ever bought was Soundgarden, Super Unknown on cassette.
Yeah.
Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I always like to hear when I ask that.
Yeah.
If you guys could interview anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Stevie Ray Vaughn.
Nice.
Probably Dimebag Darrell or John Bonham.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, John Bonham.
Yeah?
Yeah. You said these weren't going to be hard questions.
No, well, I didn't think it would be hard,
Was it good? I don't know.
Well, if you think of something, you can always throw it in later.
Tag team with Stevie Ray interview with me.
Yeah.
So you've just won the lottery tonight, right? And it's a stupid amount of money. So we're talking
Congratulations.
300 million, 600 or something, What's the first thing you would do?
I'd get on the phone, call my family members, and be like, "Yo, here's $1 million apiece. Go help the homeless. Go feed the. Go save the whales.
Let's go feed the cats.
Feed a lot of cats.
I would, yeah, definitely call home and say, babe, we're buying a house.
Shit ton of charity.
Yeah.
That's just an obscene amount of money. Give at least half of it to like fucking every charity possible.
Of course. But you want to do something pretty cool at the same time. Anything stupid you would do?
I wouldn't give any to charity. I'd keep it all.
Would any of you build an ATAT?
Probably build like a kick-ass studio.
Yeah.
I see. My theory is that I would do something very eclectic. So I would build a full-size ATAT from Empire Strikes Back. Full-size, and just walk about places.
The Death Star.
You'd have your you'd be your best friend right here.
Right, time travel. If it were possible, where would you go? Or what would you like to go back and see, or go into the future and see?
I'd probably go to the future 100 years and see what's going on in the future.
I'd go to the past.
I'd go to the 50s. 50s or the 60s. Something like that. I'd be some giant mob boss and I'd own everything.
I'd come out in the early 60s and be like, check out this song Stairway to Heaven, man. How do you like it?
Or I'd do like Back to the Future, running the sports book and
Sports Almanac, interesting. Okay, so if you were unlucky enough to be placed on death row, what would be your final meal?
Final meal?
Yeah.
Benihana. Rocky's choice.
no idea.
Double fried rice.
Fried rice. Probably steak. A couple of those. Maybe some ice cream.
Yeah.
No idea.
Some steak and taters and garlic bread.
Maybe a crowbar and a blowtorch to get out of the jail.
Nice.
Right, who was or is currently still your childhood hero?
Probably Animal from the Muppets.
Nice.
Nice.
I have had him change over the years. Michael Jordan was my hero for a few years when I lived in Chicago. Arnold Schwarzenegger was my hero for a few years until he got caught cheating on.
Probably my parents collectively.
All right, cool. That makes me feel a bit sad a little because the Spider-Man's my hero and always has been. That's quite nice that you pick your parents.
Yeah.
My dad's too short to be anything cool. My mum just shouts a lot, so it's not. Right, the site that I write for, Rock and Reel Reviews, that this interview is going on to, we also do films as well, and we do a lot of films that are coming out. Have you guys seen anything lately, or that you've enjoyed or you've not liked? Or?
We've been meaning to watch the Sound City movie that Dave Grohl did, but we haven't watched that yet.
Garrett's seen it.
Last movie that I was really blown away with came out a little while ago, Prometheus.
All right.
That was great.
It's amazing. I love sci-fi. I'm a huge sci-fi fan. So to finally see a movie that was in that genre and was done amazingly, I was glad to see that. I love the Alien movies too, so it was cool to the little tie-in and everything. So
I like Dragon Tattoo. Skyfall.
Skyfall was really tight.
You liked that, yeah?
Yeah.
I want to see that one too.
Saw Lincoln. Lincoln was great.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you what you thought of Lincoln because we saw that recently.
Yeah, we watched that.
And we wondered if it would mean more to people that understood more about his life. So you enjoyed that, yeah?
Did you guys see Lawless?
Yes.
Yeah,
that
we
was
really
good.
enjoyed that.
The recently we watched Lawless, Argo and Flight, are the other two that we just watched as well.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be seeing Die Hard.
How was Argo?
Argo was really
awesome.
great.
Yeah,
Really good.
Yeah, I liked Lincoln.
Out of all of those, that would be the one I would recommend the most.
Yeah.
The ones that we just mentioned.
It's one of those ones, unfortunately, where I know the Americans, when they make films, try to make themselves look better, even in a really shit situation. But I think in that one, they actually played it out quite well. So, it's a good film.
I like Clint Eastwood. I saw Trouble with the Curve. I like that movie.
All right.
I've not seen that one.
No, I've not seen that either.
Check it out.
Probably should watch that. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. If you were stuck in Groundhog Day, what would you want to do all the time? What would you not get bored of doing?
Getting romantic with my wife.
I would agree with that. Obviously not with your wife, with my own.
Wedding day.
Wedding day.
The day I got my first drum set would be a lot of fun because it's probably like the most fun I've ever had in my entire life. Is the day I got my first drum set. So probably that.
No idea.
No.
I have no idea.
Nice that you and John had.
Right. Where are we? A couple of things left. One thing is, tell me something that might surprise the fans when they listen to this. Something they don't know. Doesn't have to be.
You don't need
personal,
to
but
break out a barbershop quartet. Maybe more
right now is wearing a shirt that says "Ponies Forever."
He is.
Ponies forever.
Oh.
Remind me to take a photo of that.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Ironically, of course, I don't
Of course.
actually give a shit about ponies. We were at Target before we went to Europe last time, and I saw that shirt. I'm like, I'm buying that shit.
Yeah.
You can talk it all you want, but you know, we all know you love that shirt.
I do.
Listen, I had a drummer in a band I was in that took a My Little Pony pillow with him everywhere we went. Everywhere. And it was pink and yellow, and he would go to sleep without it. So I don't know.
When Eric gets drunk, he tortures us with the worst pop music of all time.
He's got
Listen how good this is.
It'll be like,
Listen to the hook of this Miranda Cosgrove song.
So you got a list of guilty pleasures? Have you?
dude.
oh, he's
It's
one
really,
big,
really,
It's
really
messed
bad.
up.
Oh, right, sure.
Yeah, like yeah.
he's one big guilty pleasure.
Dude, there's like no bound. I love everything. I just
Right.
love everything.
You can see the good in everything,
Yeah.
basically, musically.
Yeah.
All right. Right. The last thing is I've got 4 statements and I've blanked out certain words, so I want you to just throw in the first word that comes into your head, and obviously try and, because I want to put this out on the website, I don't want to make you sound too anti-Semitic or racist or anything, you know. But if you feel you want to throw that in, that's fine with me. So the first sentence is, "I would destroy because blank." So what would you destroy and why?
Garret, one of Garrett's recent feuds comes to mind.
What? Hold on. I mean, I'm clueless to what you're talking
The
about.
Avengers.
What?
Oh, from Italy?
Oh, yeah. You can expand on that.
I don't know if we should or not.
Kind of had to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've just picked up people.
What happens in
like to
Italy?
destroy Italy.
Yeah, what happens in Italy stays in Italy.
Well, long story short, we pull up in Italy, and I guess over there it's like pretty much like mob run. I guess they have like we pulled up, and literally I'm like crawling out of my bunk, and I look out the window, and there's these guys standing there, and they're basically like they're selling shirts with our faces on them, and band names and everything, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? You know, like. And I guess they're allowed to do that.
Is that rip-off merch?
Basically,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
It's like they just
Yeah,
sit there.
By the end of the night, they
It's
had like...
best not to delve into that situation because they.
Yeah, well,
It's
I wanted to
popular
go
culture.
over there and be like, what the fuck are you doing? And
Yeah.
they're like, no, they'll pull a knife on you. And it's like, well, there's a bus of us here. Like, there's 2 of them. What are we worried about? But, I mean, I guess it's
a
just-
cultural thing though, because I know in Glasgow, when gigs come to town, you'll get the merch inside the tables, the usual stuff. As soon as
Yeah.
you go outside, little guys, arms full
Dude, I mean,
with t-shirts, you know.
by the end of the
It's-
day,
it's-
there was Creed stuff there, Ultra Bridge stuff, and it's just like, you guys are, you know.
You're
like,
killing me, Small.
yeah.
So,
Alright,
so I want to destroy blank and then what?
Because.
the reason why.
I want to destroy politicians because they're a bunch of snakes.
There you go.
It's the year of the snake.
That's true, Chinese Year of the Snake. Okay. Second one is blank deserves an award, and the award is called blank. So what or who deserves an award, and what would you call it?
These are hard.
You got to exercise the mind. You can't just have you up on stage doing your thing all the time.
No, Wolfie deserves an award because he's
So cute.
Wolfie deserves an award because he's Sweetie Boy.
That's exactly what I was thinking in my head.
So we just call that the Sweetie Boy Award.
He gets
Yeah,
it.
sure. I get the Sweetie Boy award.
Alright, cool.
Nice.
You spend all your money on
One of 2 things:
Guitar amplifiers.
drums and Skittles.
wow. Have you ever thought of what you might do if they combined the 2?
You know,
Skittles.
Skittle-shaped drums.
Skittle
Yeah.
endorsed.
drums you could play, and at the end of the night,
You could eat it.
I think every time you hit it, the Skittle comes out the bottom of it.
And the last one is, what is, my pet hate is what? No, what's my pet hate? What's your pet hate?
What's that?
What's yours?
What's my pet hate? Oh. Dirty restaurants. People don't clean shit.
I can't stand Donner.
I can't
John and-
stand.
That's fucking terrible.
I can't stand sick people on airplanes that cough all over you.
Probably something that
Bless you.
something that just makes me go crazy is traffic.
All right.
When I'm at home in California and I'm on the freeway and it's like 11 in the morning on a Tuesday and
It's quite specific.
can't move an inch.
Sweetie boy is out the window.
So much.
Sweetie boy is long gone at that point.
Sweetie boy
I take
is
it
falling
we're-
down.
We're also assuming here that you're in a vehicle while you're on the freeway, yeah? You're not just walking out at 11 a.m.
But you'd be going faster if you were walking.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Breaking a guitar string in the middle of fucking
Twice.
writing some great part and you break a guitar string.
Yep.
It's just like, ah.
Right, well, fingers crossed that doesn't happen tonight.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
That's us.
Oh no, actually, lastly, for anybody that's listening to this who hasn't heard new album, how would you all sum it up? How would you?
Hard rock, leaning on metal, that trying to save the melody, melodic content as well.
Melody driven.
Awesome drumming. Really good drumming record.
Well,
Like, no bullshit.
Everything else
He's
is shit.
awesome.
We were talking about this yesterday in the car when we were listening to it, just to refresh ourselves, because I reviewed the album when it came out. I gave you 5 out of 5, just so you know. And I said it was a really tight production, a really clear, crisp sound, drums especially. But I said that it was especially attributed, taking you out of the equation, but your rhythm section, how tight everything else sounded, and how driving the sound is in that kind of, I call it American rock,
It is pretty in your face.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's heavy in parts as well, like a lot heavier than other stuff.
We're just thankful that he, from the get-go, he was always just like go for it type thing. And every other situation we've been in, it's just kind of been like limitations to what we can do and how far we can take it. So to be in a situation where he was like, dude, swing for the fences, whatever you want. It really was. As a drummer, it was like a kid in a candy store type atmosphere.
Right,
so
cool.
I feel very fortunate.
No, it sounds good. The whole album sounds great.
Very much, man.
And we're looking forward to the gig because I've never seen you live before, so that way. And have you played in Scotland before?
Yeah, we played last
Last
one.
class.
Yeah.
Oh, right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere and we missed it for whatever. We were on honeymoon.
Yeah.
That's why, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah, we saw a band whilst on honeymoon. We went to Fort Lauderdale to see Born of Osiris.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
Awesome band. Yeah, love that
So,
band.
we drove
Born of
north.
Osiris. They're like real techie type, periphery type.
Oh, okay.
Band.
Yeah, the Unearthed were playing with them as well. And,
Yeah.
But, like Born of Osiris just killed it though.
Yeah, their new
Yeah.
record, The Discovery, is really
Yeah, it's
good.
awesome.
You went to Florida.
Yeah, we were in
Yeah,
Florida. We were in
we
the
were-
Keys for. We drove all around Florida. Just
Yeah.
didn't want to just go to Orlando
Yeah.
like all the fucking tourists.
Yeah.
Wanted to go see everything. And my brother's getting married in October this year in Wilmington, North Carolina. So we're going to do the same. We're going to head north. And you'll
North
see.
Carolina's beautiful.
Yeah.
It
We
really
can't
is.
wait.
Check it out.
Yeah,
New
it's
York,
really
Washington.
Go check out Asheville, North Carolina.
I think you guys have done that
You
before.
have done that before. Yeah, totally
Got a
done
great
that.
voice for radio.